Lost current broadcasts of Tiger King to bring you this, the Chronicles of Fanfic, episode 8? Yeah, that sounds about right. Anyways, so, my Immortal. We're all well acquainted with it by now, or if you're not, start from the start and get up to here first, please. Oh, yes. I already had beer today, and I'm trying to drink less alcohol, so I'm still cracking it. It's just Coke today. Yeah, here's our new sponsor. We're just collecting them as we go. Microsoft is next. Alright, let's do this. Chapter. Author's note. You know what? Shut up, okay? Prove to me your nut preps. Raven, you suck, you fucking bitch. Give me back my fucking sweet. You're supposed to write this. Raven, what the fuck, you bitch? You're supposed to do this. By the way, thanks to Brittany5655 for teching my Japanese. We ran happily to Hogsmeade. There we saw the stage where Good Charlotte had played. We ran in happily. My Chemical Romance were there playing Helena. I was so fucking happy. Gerard looked even sexier than he did in the pictures. Even Draco thought so. I could totally see him getting an erection, but it didn't matter because I knew that we were the only true ones for each other. Fuck. I was wearing a black leather mini dress and black leather platinum boots with red ripped fishnets. That is the tackiest shit. Baggy My Chemical Romance t-shirt and black baggy pants. Anyway, we started moshing to Helena. We Frenched. We ran up to the front of the band to stage dive. Suddenly Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the others. We gasped. It wasn't them at all. It was Voldemort and the Death Dealers. What the fuck, Draco? I'm not going to a concert with you, I shout angrily. Not after what happened to me last time. Even if it's My Chemical Romance, and you know how much I like them. What, because he gadgeted uncomfortably, because guys don't like to talk about it, you know what. Honey, I can tell you that guys do in fact like to talk about you know what. Yeah, because I yielded in an angry voice. We won't do that again, Draco promised. This time, we're going with an escort. Oh my fucking god, what the fuck? Are you giving into the mainstream, I asked. So I guess you're a prep or a Christina or what now? No, he muttered loudly. Are you becoming a prep or what? I shooted angrily. Enemy, I'm not. Please come with me. He fell down to his knees and started singing The World is Black by Good Charlotte to me. I was flattened because that's not even a single. He had memorized the lyrics just for me. Okay then, I guess I will have to, I said, and then we Frenched for a while and I went up to my room. Bloody Mary was standing there. Hajime mashite, girl, she said happily. She speaks Japanese, so do I. That means how do you do in Japanese. By the way, Willow, that fucking poser, got expelled. She failed all her classes and she skipped math. Author's note. Raven, you fucking suck. Fuck you. What is the deal? It serves that fucking bitch right. I laughed angrily. Well, anyway, we were feeling all depressed. We watched some gothic movies like Does Nightmare Before Xmas. Oh, yeah, there's a gothic movie. Maybe Willow will die too, I said. Go away. Bloody Mary shook her head energetically, lethargically. It's getting really bad. I have a confession. After she got expelled, I murdered her and then Lupin did it with her because he's a necrophiliac. Kawaii, I commented happily. We talked to each other in silence, but the rest of the movie... What is going on? But this is even more incoherent than usual. Oh, hey, by the way, I'm going to a concert with Draco tonight in Hogsmeade with My Chemical Romance, I said. I need to wear, the hottest outfit ever. Bloody Mary nodded energetically. Oh my fucking god, totally, let's go shopping. In Hot Topic, right? I asked, already getting out my special Hot Topic loyalty card. No. My head snapped up. What? My head spun. I couldn't believe it. Bloody Mary, are you a prep? No, she laughed. I found some cool gothic stores near Hogwarts, that's all. Who told you about them? I asked, sure it would be Draco or Diablo or Vampire. Don't even say that name to me. Or me. Dumbledore, she said. Let me just call our brooms. Oh my fucking god, Dumbledore? I asked quietly. Yeah, I saw the map for Hogsmeade on his desk, she told me. Come on, let's go. We were going in a few punk goth stores, especially for the concerts in Hogsmeade. The salesperson was OMG hotter than Gerard, except not, because that's impossible. And he gave me a few dresses. We only have these for real goths. The real goths? Me and Bloody Mary asked. Yeah, you wouldn't believe how many posers there are in this town, man. Yesterday, Lupin and Snape tried to buy a gothic camera pouch. He shook his head. I didn't even know they had a camera. Oh my fucking god, no, they're gonna spy on me again, I cried, running out of the changing room, wearing a long black dress with lots of red tulle coming out and very low cut with a huge slit. Oh my Satan, you have to buy that outfit, the salesperson said. Yeah, it looks totally hot, said Bloody Mary. You know what, I am going to give it to you free, because you look really hot in that outfit. Hey, you going to be at the concert tonight? He asked. Yeah, I am actually. I looked back at him. Hey, by the way, my name's Ebondi Darkness Dementia Tara. Wait, what's yours? Tom Ridd, he said, and ran a hand through his black-dyed hair. Maybe I'll see you there tonight. Yeah, I don't think so, because I'm going there with my boyfriend Draco, you sick perv, I yelled angrily. But before he could beg me to go with him, Hagrid flew in on his blackberry looking worried. Oh my god, Emily, you need to get back into the castle now. Oh, what a ride. Chapter 17. Author's note. I said stop filming the story. Oh, flaming. Oh, fuck. I was about to say, I'm filming this story, sort of, and that means I have to stop, but no. I said stop flaming the trio. If you're a prep, then not Reddit. You can tell whether you're a prep or not by my quiz. It's on my homepage. If you're not, then you rock. If you are, then fuck off. P.S. Willow isn't really a prep. Raven, please do this. I'll promise to give you back your poster. Fuck, this is giving me a migraine. Again. Tom Riddle gave us some clothes and stuff for free. He said he would help us with makeup if he wanted, because he was really into fashion and stuff. He's bisexual. Right. Hagrid kept shooting at us to come back to Hogwarts. What the fuck, Hagrid? I shouted angrily. Fuck off, you fucking bastard. Well, anyway, Willow came. Hagrid went away angrily. Who's Willow? By the way. Hey, bitch, you look kawaii, she said. Yeah, but not as kawaii as you, I answered sadly, because Willow's really pretty and everything. She was wearing a short black corset thingy with blood red lace on it and a black blood red miniskirt, leather fishnets, and black pointy boots that showed off how pale she was. She had a really nice body with big bobs and everything. She was thin enough to be anorexic. So are you going to the concert with Draco? She asked. Yeah, I said happily. I'm going with Diablo, she answered happily. Well, anyway, Draco and Diablo came. They were both looking extremely hot and sexy, and you could tell that they thought we were too. Diablo was wearing a black shirt that said 666 on it. He was wearing tons of makeup, just like Marilyn Manson. Draco was wearing black leather pants, a gothic black Good Charlotte t-shirt, and black Vans he got from the Warped Tower. Bloody Mart was going to the concert with Dracola. Dracola used to be called Naval, but it turned out that he was kidnapped at birth and his real family were vampires. They died in a car crash. Naval converted to Satanism and he went goth. He was in Slytherin now. He was wearing a black warped t-shirt, black jeans and shoes, and black hair with red streaks in it. We call him Dracula now. That's not going to get confusing. Oh, well, anyway, we all went to Draco's Black Mercy Benz. Get it? Because we're gothic. That his dad, Lucian, gave him. We did pot, coke, and crack. Draco and I made out. We made fun of those stupid fucking preps. We soon got there. I gasped. Gerard was the sexiest guy ever. He looked even sexier than he did in pics. He had long raven black hair and piercing blue eyes. He was really skinny and had an amazing ethnic voice. We moshed to Helena and some other songs. Suddenly, Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the other members. I gasped. It wasn't Gerard at all. It was an ugly preppy man with no nose and red eyes. Everyone ran away but me and Draco. Draco and I came. It was Voldemort and the Death Dealers. You moronic idiots, he shouted angstily. Enemy, I told you to kill vampire. Thou have failed, and now I shall kill thou and Draco. No, no, please, we begged sadly, but he took out his knife. Where's his gun? Suddenly, a gothic old man flew on his broomstick. He had long black hair and a long black beard. He was wearing a black robe that said Avril Lavigne on the back. He shot at a spell, and Voldemort ran away. It was Dumbledore. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Alright. Chapter 18. Author's note. I said start flaming. If you do, then you're a fucking prep. Thanks to Raven for the help and stuff. Oh, I guess they made up. You rock, and you're not a prep. Thanks for my suitor. Suitor. The reason Dumbledore swore is because he's trying to be gothic, so there. I woke up the next day in my coffin. I walked out of it and put on some black eyeliner, black eyeshadow, blood bed lipstick, and a black, really low-cut leather dress that was all ripped and in stripes so you could see my belly. I was wearing a skull belly ring with black and red diamonds inside it. When I went back to the skull. Get it? Skull, because I'm gothic and I like death. Good one. Dumbledore chased Voldemort away. We flew there on our brooms. Mine was black and the broom stuff was blood red. There was lace all over it. Draco had a black My Chemical Romance. Boom. We went back to our rooms and we heard you know what to a Linkin Park song. Well, anyway, I went down to the Great Hall. There all the walls were painted black and the tables were black too. But you could see that there was pink pant underneath the black pant. And there were posters of poser bands everywhere like Ashley Simpson and the Backstreet Boys. What the fuck? I shouted, going to sit next to Bloody Mary and Willow. Bloody Mary was wearing a black leather mini with a good Traloot t-shirt, black fishnets, and black pointy boots. Sentences because I'm Vampire, Dracula, and Draco came. We started to talk about who was sexier, Mikey or Gerard Way or Billy Joe Armstrong. The boys joined in because they were bi. These guys are so fucking hot, Navel was saying, as suddenly a gothic old man with a black beard and everything came. He was the same one who had chased away Voldemort yesterday. He had normal tan skin, but he was wearing white foundation and he had dyed his hair black. Dumbledore, we all gasped. What the fuck? I shouted angrily. I thought he was just wearing that to scare Voldemort. Hello, everyone, he said happily. As you can see, I gave the room a makeover. What do you think about it? Everyone from the poser table in Gryffindor started to cheer. Well, we goths just looked at each other all disgusted and shook our heads. We couldn't believe what a poser he was. By the way, you can call me Albert, he called, as we left to our classes. What a fucking poser, Draco shouted angrily as we went to transformation. We were holding hands. Vampire looked really jealous. I could see him crying blood in a gothic way. Get it? Like Gerard. But I didn't say anything. I bet he's having a midlife crisis, Willow shouted. I was so fucking angry. Well, these chapters just get longer and longer, folks, so we'll leave it there. But where would this episode be without something else? Now, this one, I haven't read it, obviously, but this one is... Fuck. This is a Garfield fanfiction called Red is the Color Of by the ArtisticArtist. This is on Archive of Our Own, so the tags are there for anyone to see. And one of the tags here is cannibalism. So let's dive in. Garfield and John were making lasagna, so of course it was going to be a mess. They both enjoyed making food together. Usually most of the food was eaten before it was put into the recipe or thrown at each other, but they were having fun. John was preparing the vegetables and Garfield was preparing the meat. John cut the vegetables finely and precisely. On the contrary, Garfield was messily cutting up the meat. John found it rather endearing and particularly cute. He enjoyed the rather domestic and homely feeling of it all. John smiled at the redness of the tomatoes. The redness reminded him of love and passion. It was a nice colour. And another thing that was red was the piece of meat that Garfield just threw at him. John turned to Garfield with a smile on his face and a glint of mischief in his eyes. Are we really doing this? John, Garfield grinned, holding a piece of messily cut meat, red staining his claws. Does that really need to be asked? John laughed and grabbed a ripe red tomato. All right, it's on. As soon as the words left his mouth, the tomato was launched at the overgrown feline, red staining his fur. The lasagna was forgotten and a food fight began. Meat versus vegetables, red versus red. John would launch a few tomatoes and Garfield would launch back a large slab of meat. It was childish, but it kept them happy. John would laugh, Garfield would laugh. It was pure and untainted happiness. The fight finished after some time, both parties laughing and panting. John and Garfield locked eyes and laughed again. After calming down, John looked around the once pristine kitchen that now had colours of red staining it. Red, the colour of love, the colour of passion, the colour of blood. John put some of the meat in his mouth and saw Caulfield do the same. The meat, Caroline was her name, tasted like the colour red, metallic and strong. John let out a light laugh and turned back to the counter. Do you think this lasagna is salvageable? I don't think so, Caulfield laughed, still chewing the meat. Well, we better start cleaning then. Caulfield groaned. Ugh, the prices we pay to make ourselves happy. John rolled his eyes, stepping over to Caulfield and put a hand on his cheek. Oh, hush you. You know you don't mind cleaning with me. John put him into a kiss and tasted the blood on his lips. The red-hot blood that reminded him of their love. Fuck. Yeah, okay, the tags. Basically, John and Caulfield just making lasagna, cannibalism. I just can't believe someone wrote this. This is a slash fic. Okay, you know what? That could actually have been a lot worse. So maybe we'll just this story is part 2 of the Caulfield timeline series. So there could be more. That's all I'll say. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, guys. It's getting a bit whack out there. We've been doing this a while, but I hope everyone is keeping safe out there. Don't forget to wash your hands, social distance, but don't forget to check up on your friends. Do what you gotta do to make yourself feel nice and happy and mentally well, because that's super important. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, and have a good night. And as usual, don't forget to like, comment, and obey.